any question, just park it for the moment and we can maybe take it at the end of the session. And we'll just start, we'll share the screen and we'll have the docket there. So Muskan, can you just share the screen for me? Okay, so this is a program for Tirthan, which is in Himachal. And this program is from the 29th of April to the 7th of May. So all the children going are, these are the dates for this program, which we are talking about today. So Tirthan is a place which is near Himachal, which is in Himachal, in the Tirthan Valley, in the Kulu district. It is in midst of the Great Himalayan National Park. And it's a beautiful place, as you can see it on your screen. This is exactly what our campus looks like, which has the river flowing across. And children can actually go and sit beside the river and have a hot cup of coffee or tea, whatever they want. And Muskan, just put it down. Just go down. So this camp, which children are going for, it is a combination of two activities. One, which is a river activity, which is the river craft, and the other is a backpacking activity for which they go outside the campus. So the first activity, river craft, it basically helps participants to understand the river ecology and navigate through the river. So this is not rafting, this is river craft, where they are doing modules which combine a set of like activities like upstream walk, waterfall slide, and floating, jumping, river crossing, all of these. So this is in the Tirthan River. We generally do it not near the campus. It is a little far away from the campus where the current of the river is really less. So that is about river craft. Then we have backpacking. So on the fifth day, children are moving out of the campus for a 2-night out and where they will be doing backpacking, which basically means they will learn the beauty of nature, how to pack, what to pack when they are 2 days outside the campus for a trek. So they will be learning how to use a compass, how to pitch tents, maybe set up a campsite, and also spend 2 nights under the starry skies. They'll also be doing the LNT, that is, leave no trace, respecting the outdoors and learning. This is a combination of all of this in the backpacking activity. So on my screen, on your screens, you can see the first picture is of a river craft activity where the children are just having fun in the water. They are crossing the, river, they are there. And the third picture is again of crossing the river. And the picture in the middle is of a backpacking activity where they're going for a trek, for a hiking activity. Can we go down, Ms. Khan? So we'll talk about the program flow. On the 29th of April, the children will be flying from their respective cities and they will be traveling to Delhi, right? So ideally, they will be landing in the afternoon around 2:33 according to your flight timings. And the departure from New Delhi is at 6 p.m. from the T2 bus parking. So you must have shared your flight details with whomever you are speaking to. And we will be leaving Delhi at around 6 p.m. Right? On the first day, that is on the 29th of April. They will have their dinner en route and we'll have some bio breaks. Early in the morning, they reach Kulu, where they will be getting down for the bio break and, tea, coffee. And then they will go to a place which is called Ot, where there will be a transfer from the bus to the MUVs because it is a hilly area post that and the bigger buses do not go on these hills. So we have the MUVs where the children will be transferred. So day 2 at breakfast, they will be arriving at the Camp Tirthan and they will be divided into groups. Now, when I say groups, they can choose their tent mates. So if they want, you don't have to give your names right now, but they can choose their tent mates. But there will be a random selection of groups activities that we are choosing. The whole idea being that they make friends with children around, like from all walks of all cities they are coming from. After the lunch, they'll have their lunch. There will be a debriefing. They'll be doing allocation of tents, all of those. They'll rest for some time, and then they have their backpacking skill activity where they will be doing it on campus. On day 3, so now they're divided into groups. One group, they will hike to the Choi waterfalls for some water-based activities, while the other group, they will be going for a river walk. Okay, so this is the river craft which we spoke for, and they will be coming back by lunchtime, like post lunch. They will have their lunch, change, they'll take a shower, and in the evening, they'll have their on campus activities. On day 4, in the morning, the group will be switching the activities. So the one which went for the river craft, they'll go for the waterfall. And the one who went for the waterfall, the trek, they will be coming to the watercraft activity. And again, post lunch on the day 4, they will be starting to prepare for their backpacking. Or because on the day 5th, they are leaving the campus to go for a 2-day night out. So they will be doing all their packing, they will be acclimatizing, they will understand what to carry, they will be given separate bags, they will be cooking their own food. So all the material to be taken, how to be taken, all of this will be on day 4 post lunch. Day 5 in the morning, post their breakfast, they leave for a place called Shrachi, which is 25 minutes from the start point of the trek. And they will be going in jeeps till and they will trek 2.5 kilometer to Jumala. It is there they will be pitching their tents, setting up the kitchen, collecting water, cooking their meals, and they will be spending the night. Day 6, they will be trekking through the Himalayan oak and forest, and they will again pitch their tents, cook their meals. Instructors will be there. They are all first aid responders, so they will be taking care of all the children, and they will have a beautiful time in the outdoors. On day 7, they return back to the Tirthan Valley by evening. Now, when they return back, they will be going to a homestay where they will be welcomed with a refreshing, drink and food for them, all of them, because they've just come back for after a 2-day backpacking activity. On day 8, they get up in the morning, they have a feedback session where we have group photographs and a feedback session, a merge session, and then they depart for Delhi post lunch, right? On day 9, that is on the 7th of May, they return back to Delhi at the T2 bus parking and at around 6 a.m. in the morning, where either you pick them up as planned or we will escort them to the airport gates. So this is the two pictures of what backpacking looks like. Yeah. Muskan, can we move down? Thank you. So now coming to the safety, where our instructors are concerned, we have the highest ratio in the world, which is 1:6, adult to participant ratio. So there will be one female instructor assigned for every 10 female participants going on the program. All these instructors are trained by us, and they are also professionally trained by different institutions, which is mentioned on your screen. The transport we take, while going, they will be going in buses, which is a third party transport. But we ensure that these vehicles are inspected and the drivers are, they are briefed on the speed limits. And we are working with them from quite some years. So we are taking very like minor steps in checking what transport they are using and who the drivers are and all of these. The equipments used on campus are all UIAA standard equipments. So including the ropes, carabiners, helmets, all of these are taken care of. We are maintaining the certified safety protocols, what is required. Coming to medical, we have a resident doctor 24/7 on campus. Now, when the doctor is there, all the medicine, the basic medicines are all there on the campus. You need not send the basic medicines. But in case you have any child who needs to be administered any medicine on a regular basis or on a SOS basis, which is a particular medicine or something which you need, requires attention, please write to us and send the medicine with the child. What we do is we take that medicine from the child, it is with the doctor, and we'll make sure that the child is administered that medicine on whatever dosage you have mentioned. We avoid keeping these medicines in the tent because there are other children also in the tent. So just to avoid any kind of uncomfortable situations, it was advisable to be kept with the doctor. But along with the medicine, you must send a written note or write to us before that so that we can take care of whatever dosage or how much is given, when is it to be given. So we'll take care of that. Apart from it, we also have an emergency vehicle stationed at our campus, and we are also tied up with the nearest hospital. In this case, it is Banjar, which is 30 minutes away from the campus. So, in case there is, an untoward situation where we would require to take the child just for a checkup to the hospital, that arrangement is there on campus. For the accommodation, we have these huge canvas tents where children will be living. There are no washrooms in Tirthan inside the tents. So there are brick toilets outside, and there are separate tents for the girls and the boys. They are on separate lines and separate washrooms also for them. And these are with the Western toilet facilities, and hot running water is also provided. In the homestay, post the trek, which we spoke on the last day when these children are coming, they have rooms with have attached built up toilets. And again, they are having the WCs, hand facets, and the hot running water. For the meal, we have a in-house kitchen on campus where we have our chef, and the meals which are prepared are nutritious in accordance to the children because they will be doing activities which they are not doing on a regular basis, being in their city or in their hometowns. So the meal which is cooked, which is veg, non-veg, and Jain. So in case you have any preference, please, I'm sure you must have put it up on your registration form, but in case you still need to tell us, please let us know. We will make sure. Snacks and refreshments are provided at regular intervals. You do not need to send any kind of snacks or refreshment for the campus. So you can send some food till they reach the campus, not beyond that. We do not encourage any kind of food, and no food is allowed inside the tents for the simple reason if they keep food inside the tents, chocolates or any kind of munchies, it will only attract insects and bugs. So that is there. Other very interesting thing is that children are encouraged to wash their own dishes in a separate way, not exactly the way we do at home. And also, we also encourage them not to waste food. So when they come on campus, they're gonna learn all this. The travel plan we have already spoken. Can we go down, Muskan? Yes, the journey from the bus journey approximately takes 11 hours. We bypass Chandigarh and leading to the Kulu region. We also have these bio breaks and break for tea, coffee. So this is what exactly it takes 11 hours. It can be less or more owing to the traffic at that time because children are going at the time when there is a lot of tourists in that area. We've spoken about the mode of transport, which is an AC Volvo bus during the first leg. And for the last stretch, we have MUVs when the roads become narrower. Okay. Yes, the most important part, the communication. Definitely, I know you as parents would be very inquisitive to know what your children must be doing and what they are, having fun or what are they doing. But in me, we have a no gadget zone, so the children can carry their phones or their smartwatches till the time they reach Delhi. When they reach Delhi, they speak to you that they are with us, and then we take the phones and we deposit it in our offices. So the phones are no longer with the children. How you communicate is we will send you a link of a WhatsApp channel, right? So you just add yourselves there, subscribe and follow there. You will be getting two updates, one at 11:30 and one in the evening at 6 p.m. Now, these are generic updates. So this is not about a single child. It will be a generic update that what the children have done, what the weather was like, maybe of the food they have eaten, what they are going for, what the groups have been doing. And in the evening, we'll try and post some pictures also. So we'll also, put up some group pictures, not individual pictures. And, the last 2 days when they're going for a night out, maybe those 2 days you might not see some pictures because of network connectivity. But we will try to put them in. In case the pictures are not there, don't worry. We will be putting it after they come back, and we'll make sure at least we are putting the updates there. Now, going for an Inme camp is the most exciting thing for a child. Yes, it's not a luxury camp, but it's a very comfortable holiday for them where they're going to explore new things and new challenges. We spoke about the communication and update, which is at 11:30 and 6 p.m. And in case there is anything, something at your place where you need to communicate with the child, something very important, something which needs to be told to the child, you can speak to you'll get a number a day prior the program. You'll get a number whom you can be in touch. In case you have anything, you can just call that person and tell them, and the message will be conveyed. Similarly, if there is something on campus which needs your attention, which we need to tell you, you will get a call from the campus. So, no news is good news till then. If you're not getting calls from us, it's good. And if we don't hear from you, that's also good. Your child will be taken care of. We spoke about the no gadget zone. So we have a strict policy of no phones on campus. And we also do not encourage smart watches, although they can carry cameras or GoPro if they want, but at their own responsibility. So children need to be responsible if they are carrying their cameras with them, that they're not leaving it behind anywhere when they're going for the trek or the waterfall or the river activity. This has to be taken care of. Apart from it, we do not encourage any kind of expensive items to be sent with the child. And for the girls also, no, we would not encourage them to be wearing some gold or diamond jewelry. Uh, that can be avoided completely. They're just going for a good holiday, and we want them to be comfortable and relaxed. Fitness and preparation. We know all the children do play some kind of sport nowadays, and I'm sure all these children must be playing. But in case, because of exams or whatever reason, if children have been out of sight of these physical activities, what they can do is they can start jogging or go for a running or maybe stretching or playing a sport, which will be great for their fitness level, because what they will be doing in Tirthan, they are not doing right now in their houses, right? And definitely, we maintain a zero tolerance where bullying or misbehavior is concerned. We will be giving a briefing on that too. If any child is uncomfortable on camp for whatever reason, it could be emotional reason or something which they have been uncomfortable with a fellow peer who is with them on campus, or maybe somebody on campus, they can actually go and speak to one of the instructors or a campus chief. So we have somebody called a campus chief on campus who's taking care of the entire. He's the senior most guy from our office, and the child can just go to the campus chief and speak to them and tell them about their situation or why they are feeling uncomfortable, if or if there is something which is not okay with them. But they have to come and speak to us. They must actually come and speak to us so that we can help them with it. Use of any kind of alcohol, cigarettes, absolutely not allowed. It's absolutely prohibited on campus. No junk food or tuck. You do not need to send any kind of junk food or any kind of tuck with them, apart from the time they are on the travel till Kulu. And that also not too much, because if they stuff themselves a lot with food, they might be prone to just throwing up during the journey. Money from Delhi to Delhi, ideally, we do not need money apart from the merch. So we have this merch store on the last day where children can buy some Inme merch on campus. So it could be a t-shirt, a keychain, a hoodie. And for that, I think ideally 2,500 to 3,000 is what we recommend for the children to carry. It's not mandatory, but it will be great if children can just, when the merch is open, if they want to buy. Apart from it, you can also give them some money for the travel part, like when they're coming from their hometown, if they're flying to Delhi, in between at the airport or for the meals on flight. If you're booking it on flights, it's great. Otherwise, please give them some money so that if in case the flights are delayed, they can eat something there. Yeah, so I think Muskan, can we switch on to the kit list? Thank you. So for the kit list, we have shared the kit list with you. The weather in Tirthan is warm during the day, and in the night time, it's actually cold. So during the day, maybe the children can just be in their cotton, outfit which we've shared with you. And for the river, these are dry fit things which we have told you, the clothes. But in the night, it sometimes becomes very cold, especially if it is raining up in the mountains. So I'm not going through the entire list. I'll speak about the some of them, which is important. A raincoat or a poncho would be ideal because sometimes it starts raining on the hills, which we can't, predict. Other than that, I think all of them is quite okay. If you have any question, please come back to me. About the shoes, so they don't need any hiking shoes. No shoes need to be bought from Woodlands, the hiking ones. They need only comfortable rubber sole shoes which they wear on a daily basis. So these shoes must not be new. If they are new, they'll have shoe bite, and they should not be worn out. They should be comfortable, and the children, when they are wearing it, they are just comfortable in them. So that's the only condition what needs to be made for the shoes. Apart from it, they need a hiking sandal. So you can see a picture. It's also called floaters in some places. You can find it in Decathlon or in local shops. Also, you get these hiking sandals. And apart from it, you need a aqua shoe or a crop. So these are closed shoes. So when they're going in the water, they will be going with the aqua shoes or crocs. Please do not send the crocs which are not closed because they might just, get out in water and they will lose their crocs. Other than this, the personal toiletries are to be bought by the, participants, the toothbrush, shower gel, their toothpaste, a sunscreen, a cold cream, mosquito repellent. Sunglasses would be great because it's very warm during the day. A torch or a headlamp is compulsory because they will be going for night out. For the soiled clothes, after they've come back from their river activity or their waterfall, they need a plastic bag or something to carry their wet clothes back home. And a water bottle, which is ideally 750 ml to 1 liter, is what we look at. So do not send very heavy bottle because they will be carrying it and it's not very comfortable. For the sleeping bag, the children will be sleeping in the sleeping bags in their tents. So we do provide the sleeping bags on campus. You don't have to book it with us. But in case you are very particular, you can buy your own sleeping bag and send it with the children. So the sleeping bags we have on campus, these are used by previous participants, but they are sanitized and sunned. So in case you're very particular, please send your own sleeping bags. Otherwise, we will be providing the children with the sleeping bag. An inflatable pillow is what is recommended for the children. Medicines, we spoke that in case they need any medicine to be administered, please put it up in the medical form. Write to us if you have not written it till now. Please send the medicines with them with a prescription of the dosage, timing, whatever is required for us to do for them. And regular medicines need not be sent. That is there on campus. Spectacles, if they are wearing, please get them a spare pair of spectacles so that in case they lose it or they're going in the water, there is one handy. And lenses are not recommended on campus. For the packing, we do not allow any kind of trolley bags or suitcase. It's a rucksack, which is there on your screen, which is absolutely recommended. This is the big rucksack they will be carrying, which is 50 to 60 liters or 60 to 70 liters, according to the height of the child. And you'll put all your stuff there, and you'll have a small knapsack along with it, which the child can carry on the flight and on the bus. So these big rucksacks go in the check-in and in the buses in the luggage section, but they can keep a small knapsack where they keep their, like maybe a napkin or their bottle or maybe their Aadhaar card when they are traveling back or on flight. So this is a small knapsack they need to carry. Just to make sure if they are traveling on flight, please make sure you're not putting your charger, power bank, or your torch in the check-in luggage. So that should be in your hand luggage. That is absolutely mandatory because we have had cases where the bags have been confiscated by the airline. So when these children are carrying cash, it would be advisable that you give them a labeled pouch, a zipper labeled pouch where they keep their cash. If they want, when they go on campus, they can hand it over to the instructor. The instructor will take care of their cash. They will write down the cash. If it is in a pouch, labeled pouch, it's better. We can just give it back to them. For the phones, the charger and the power bank, because power bank is because we won't be able to charge their phone when the phone is in Delhi in our offices. So you need to give them a charged power bank. So on the way back, if their phone is drained, please make sure that you give them a charged power bank, which can be taken care of to charge their phones. Also, you can keep these in a labeled pouch. So when the child is handing over their phones, power bank and charger at the Delhi airport to our team, it can be on a labeled pouch so that we return back the pouch to them. They can put their Aadhaar cards if they want, they can put it there. Another very important thing for children who are traveling from another city, please get your air tickets in a physical, like in a printout form. Because if you do not have it in a printout form, and in case your phone gets drained, we will not have their tickets. Then, of course, we will do something about it, but it's recommended to not have in any uncomfortable situation if the phone drains out. Please have printed copies of air tickets, original Aadhaar card for the travel. Personal belongings, mobile phone, expensive jewelry, we've all spoken about it. Cameras, we've spoken, children can carry, but at their own responsibility. Uh, Participants traveling by any other city to Delhi can carry their mobile phones as spoken on for the travel part, but in Delhi, when they meet our team, they have to give it to the team. And as we spoke, they can keep it in a labeled pouch so that they can just give it back to the participants, right? And it's also advisable that they if you can book the meals on flight. Thank you, Muskan. Now we'll take up the questions. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Muskan. So we also have this. Can you go back, Muskan? So we have this merch online shopping, merch store in Inme. If you want to buy anything or you would want to order some kit, you can do that going on our merch store. It's on the Inme website. And in case you like, if you order a sleeping bag, you can get it on the campus. Or if you want a rucksack or any other thing, you can book it online also. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Now for the questions, if you have anything. Yes. So we have Meenal.
Yeah. So just only question about the bus. Will they will be sleeper buses, correct?
No, they won't be sleeper buses. These are recliner buses. So these have reclining seats and they are very comfortable. You can just get back and sleep. These are not sleeper buses.
So this 11-hour journey overnight. Generally, I think
So
that's
11 hours is the total journey. When they start their journey, they are stopping for dinner. Then it's a night where they are traveling. They are coming till Kulu. Again, they have bio breaks. Then they're shifting to MUVs. From MUVs, it's a 1.5 hour drive to the Tirthan Valley. So not the entire journey, but I have traveled on these buses. They are recliner buses and they are very comfortable for the children to sleep.
so. You said total is 11 hours till the camp or 11 hours?
Yeah. Not till all, till the campus.
Okay, so like they start at 6 p.m. From Delhi.
Yeah.
They will reach to Ort in 8 hours.
Not really. They will be, see, the entire journey is that, but I'm saying that we will be stopping in between for dinner, for bio breaks. So ideally, they will be reaching out at around 6:30 in the morning.
In the morning, correct?
Yeah.
You see, breaks are
And
different
on campus, they will be reaching at around 8.
because it still looks like overnight journey. Like, I don't know. This is a request because generally for overnight journeys, sleeper buses are like that's my experiences, but you have better experience because generally they are not recommended to use. That's my thought process, but I'm leaving on you guys to decide.
Definitely. Subbu, you want to put in something?
Hi, sir. Good morning. So generally from Delhi to the places like Ott and Manali, they don't operate sleeper buses because the length of these buses are slightly bigger than the actual ones, right? So in the winding roads for them to do it for while doing the managing the traffic and everything, it gets difficult. So hence, as a regular rule, that they don't take up the sleeper buses all to these kind of regions.
It means it's a restriction or kind of a constraint from the route or the area rather than the actual like anything else, correct?
Correct. I mean, for us, like example, like we source one of the best buses wherever we do it, either in south or in up north, right? So if it is possible for us to get a sleeper bus, it's not to do with cost or anything. It's more
Yeah.
to do with how we can safely reach the campus and these destinations in a most comfortable way. And as Vinita ma'am has also mentioned, these are the one of the best buses. Like these are just probably the same buses that the embassies also use for their clients. Anything else I can help you with, sir?
Hi, first of all, I
Hi.
have to say, Vinita, it was a very good, nice presentation. And almost you satisfied our all the queries, I can say. But as a mother, I have so many doubts still because
Yes, please.
this camp, I'm very much happy with Inme. Highly recommended
Thank
to
you.
my end. So my concern is that because this time she is going for the second trip and it's all about the water activities.
Yes.
And you know, our kids are very delicate, darling. Once they
Absolutely.
will get into the cold water, definitely they will be, by end of the day, they will be tired and little temperature and everything, and they will catch cough and cold. So I'm just assuming you will take care of that all part.
Absolutely. So when they are going in the water, there are instructors. So they'll be wearing the just to make sure that they're wearing life jackets, they're wearing a helmet, they're going in the water, and that is one activity from point A to point B where they are moving. So they when they are doing their upstream work, it will be from point A to point B. So once it is done, they are all pulled out of the water. So our instructors are there all the time with them. So that after that activity, they are out, they go back to the campus and we make sure that they're taking a hot shower bath and they are changing their clothes. They are not wearing the same clothes because obviously they are wet. And then we have a hot meal for them in case now it is a possibility, as you say, that they might catch a cold or a cough because they're not prone to this cold water. So there's a doctor on campus. If required, any kind of medicine, any attention, we will be giving it to them. So that's not a trouble. But children should come and tell us if they are uncomfortable or if we see something, like if a child is not comfortable or if he's got a cold or something, we will take care of.
My next question is that I'm so sorry, maybe other people are also waiting for that.
No worries. Please go
So
ahead.
next question is that about their health and hygiene. If the like any female instructor with them in the camp?
Yes, there will be female instructors because there are female participants. And as I said, we have a ratio of 1:6. But for the female participant, it's 1:10. So whatever the ratio here of the girl participants, we will be having female instructors.
Okay, because if any girl, anybody can get their periods, so instructor will be there to guide them.
Absolutely, they will be there. So children might get their periods on campus. And it could be, so, I can suggest certain things like now you're getting period panties, which are really good. I have used them and it's very good. I highly recommend it for the girls. So on travel, in case the girls are having their periods en route or coming back, they can use period panties. If they are not even getting and if they are uncomfortable, it is something which you can try with the children. It's really recommended. I know these children are very young. They must not be using tampons, but if they want, they can use tampons also. So for the water activity, in case they get their periods, not otherwise.
I
If
am not sure whether the
yes,
young girls
I
will be
know, I
comfortable.
know, I know, but this is just what I have felt, and I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Period panties is something which is absolutely a
We
no-brainer.
were saying
Check that.
about the use and throw ones, right?
Yeah, these are use and throw. So you get a different, you'll get it online also. Now Whisper, Stay Free, all of them have taken out that. It's safer than the pads, which the sanitary napkins which we are using. It's better and it's highly recommended. You can just go online and check it. It's just, the children, even if they're sleeping at night, if they've got their periods, they are very comfortable. So there is no question of them being uncomfortable, them being staining and all of those is eradicated. So you can try that. And
And
on campus also.
okay. And during the bus journey, also one female instructor will be there with them.
Not personally for every child, but yes,
No,
for
no.
a
On the during the bus journey, 11 hours journey.
yes, there will be a lady instructor on bus.
Done.
So in case a child gets their periods, if they're having cramps, or if they want to know where to dispose of, so they must go and speak to the lady instructor. They will be helped with it. So no worries on that. Any other question from your end, Meena?
I'm really happy. Thank you. You are satisfying me.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks for all the detailed information and all. I'm okay. Means I don't have any queries as of now. Only thing is, I already mentioned to Subbu and all, my child need some special medication and all. So I'll be writing to your team personally.
Definitely.
Once I need to meet the doctor, get the latest report and all. I'll be
Definitely.
doing this week. So only thing is that, and before I think 2 or 3 days before, I'll talk personally on this, to any of your whoever is the in charge.
So in case you're talking to Subbu, you can actually get back to Subbu, send him the
Yeah,
medication.
Mostly with Subbu, I'll get in touch with him.
Absolutely. No
Okay.
worries on that.
Yeah. This week I'll be getting all the medicated related things, so I'll just email or send a message to him.
Definitely.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm hoping it's good. Though
It's
I'm
very good.
a
Trust
bit
me. Tirthan is
afraid.
one of the most beautiful campus. It's beautiful. You don't want to come back when you go to Tirthan.
Yeah, actually, only that is the reason, seeing all the activities and all. So how I also want her to learn all the surveillance skills and all.
Absolutely. We would love to welcome all these children on campus.
Yeah, sure. Thank
Any
you.
other thank you. Any other question we have from others?
And I just want to ask one thing. During the trekking, see, whatever the rucksack we are sending, so they will be using the same thing.
No, no, no. So they won't be using that, will be stationed in their tents. We will be giving them smaller bags and we will be guiding them what they need to take on the trek. So when we spoke about backpacking, we said how to pack, what to pack. They will be told what are the things they need on campus. Maybe just one set of clothes or just whatever is necessary for that 2 night out. They will be only carrying that. Rest of the things will be there at the campus. They don't need to carry on.
And is there any normal refrigerator facility? Because my daughter need to store her insulin.
Yes, there is. There is.
On
Okay,
the
sure.
campus, there is, ma'am.
On the
And for the
campus, there
trek,
is.
they will
Yeah,
have
on the
to.
campus it's enough for at least in the night time or something. Only she will have her cool pad which she can carry her thing while she is traveling or something.
Okay.
That is enough. I think the temperature won't exceed more than 35, right?
Oh,
No.
no, not at all. Not
Oh,
at all.
okay.
In the night, it's very cool there. So it might
Okay.
become very cold also.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets very cold over there.
Yeah.
Daytime, it's slightly warm to pleasant. Like it's either warm or it's pleasant there.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm good.
Thank you. Any other question we have, we'll be glad to take it up. Since I can't see others, and I'm assuming there is no more questions for me. Yes, ma'am, please. Yeah, yeah, please. Yes, please.
Because this is a very good trip. I'm hoping everything will go well. but the child will learn how to help other friends in any water accident, and that skill to save the friends and all that.
So basically, see, when they are going on these activities, they are acclimatized before that. So they will be told that there will be a debriefing of how to walk, where to keep their leg, how they are going, what are the signs they are going to see, what are they going to. They will not be just left in the river. They will be told that how you have to go in the river, how they have to walk. Of course, if there is a situation where they can help each other, they can, but there will be instructors who will be taking care of all that. So our instructors are all around these children when they are walking through. Of course, they will be doing the activity themselves. We are not doing it for them, but there will be help from the instructors. And yes, we do want them to help each other. Just, holding hands, crossing, all of those. It's that fun part which they're going to have. Definitely. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm assuming we don't have any other question, and Subbu is here. And in case you have anything, I'm there, Subbu's there. Anybody from our team, you can just reach out to us, and we'll be more than glad to help you with any question or query you have. Yeah. So all the children have a wonderful holiday. Enjoy yourself. I can just see one small girl sitting over there. So I hope you're super excited to go. Enjoy yourself, come back and give us feedbacks of how how many new friends you made and what you did on campus. We love to hear from you. So do share a feedback with us and have lots and lots of fun. And don't miss your mother much.
They are excited. Parents will miss them.
Definitely. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday. And any questions for us, please drop us a text.
Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend.